Okay, well, I'm back again. This time I got murdered. By the way, if you like wear sew-ins a lot, this would be a great investment. It's really for dreads, but it do good with this kind of hair too. But we're gonna get into my labor and delivery story, which was 2 years ago. 2 years ago, by the way. Make that clear. 2 years ago. Okay. Hold on. By the way, Bumstress, this is some good hair. I'll put it in. I'll put the Instagram in the below. I'm not getting paid for it or nothing. It's just some good hair, and I will definitely buy it again when I get me a lace front soon. Okay, so let's go ahead into this labor and delivery story. I was my I won't be saying who was in the room besides my immediate family, which is my mom, and I will not be saying who I was on the phone with. I will not be saying who came up there. I will not be saying who came to the house to see the baby when I got home. I'm not dropping no names besides my immediate family. Because some of them people I don't talk to anymore. Much love, no hard feelings or nothing. I just don't. We're going in different directions in life. Oops. So I won't be dropping any names. Because some people might not want that. But okay. I was 9 months pregnant. My whole pregnancy, I had a good. It was pretty much like a normal pregnancy. I didn't have no symptoms that a normal person would have. Like, my body reacted so different to my pregnancy. I wasn't sick all the time. Only time I was sick is a couple days before I went into labor, which is how I knew I was gonna have him. Is because leading up to that, I kept having back pains that just would not go away. I kept having stomach cramps that just did not go away, and it's like right here, it kept hurting so bad. Like, I was cooking spaghetti one night 3 days after my baby shower. Because my baby shower, I had a cold, sick as a dog the whole time. Couldn't even really enjoy it for real, for real. Couldn't enjoy my food because I can barely taste it because I was sick as hell. Like, just, I was going through it. But anyways, I was in the kitchen cooking spaghetti, right where I showed you at. It was hurting so bad, so bad. Just, it felt like I knew I was finna have him soon. I just didn't know I was gonna have him. Wait to the next part. I was standing in the kitchen, it was her, so I was like, yeah, I can't finish this spaghetti, mama. I'm finna go sit down right quick. I'm finna go lay down on the couch and see if that helps. So she went in the kitchen and she finished cooking for me. Because I was in a good mood that day. I decided to cook. And that cramp just threw my mood all the way off. Like, I was just automatically out the mood to cook. I went to go lay down. I went in my room because I got up from the couch and went to my room because it was hurting so bad. Like, it got so bad. I just walked downstairs, and just in case I could not walk down because my room was downstairs. So that's where you can't even tell my hair red in this video. But my room was down there, so I wanted to go downstairs just in case I couldn't walk down. But it ended up not going away. It just came and went, came and went. My mom was like, you might be having contractions. Go lay down, take deep breaths like I showed you. Do like this. She was like, don't do none of this. Don't panic and stuff because it's going to make the pain worse. And to be honest, me breathing like that did not help at all. Like, I don't care what nobody say. If you're pregnant and you finna have a baby soon, It's gonna help a little bit, but it's not gonna help the way an epidural or some medicine would help. It would ease your mind though, but you're still gonna be aggravated, in pain. Don't want nobody touching you. Man, I was in that bed all night. I went to the bathroom because I thought that was gonna help. I didn't want to hold my pee because I thought it was gonna help. So they probably she breaks my hair one more time. I'm sorry, I'm gonna wrap it up, so I'm trying to get it like straight. But I used the bathroom because I was like, I don't know if that might be the problem, so I don't want to make the pain worse. So I'm just sitting there having contractions going on every 5 minutes. He had got in this one spot and was just balled up in this one spot and would not move. He was just stuck in this one spot. I still remember it to this day. He was right here on this side of my stomach. Here he come right now. What you want? Close my door. He was stuck in this one spot of my stomach. Go over there with that. But he was stuck on one side of my stomach. He would not. King, you gotta lower your voice. He would not move. That's when my mama touched my stomach and she was like, "Oh yeah, I think we gotta go to the hospital." So we went to the hospital. Hey, hush, sit down. We went to the hospital and they told me, they was like, okay, you know, okay, go down there, get on your bed. Get on your bed. I went to the okay, you know how you go to the little, not the labor and delivery part, but you go to the part of the hospital where you go to these rooms, triage. You go to the triage rooms, and I had to sit in there for I was there for a couple hours, and I was dilated a couple centimeters, but then it stopped for some odd reason. I don't know if that ever happened to somebody, but it just stopped. But I was still having contractions. So they was like, go home and time your contractions. And if it seems like, I mean, you're 9 months, I was 9 months, so I don't know why I was sent home in the first place. I guess because it wasn't, what you calling it, fast enough, and they had to get so many other people up there before me, and they was like, finna have that baby, finna have that baby. I wasn't, I was just like, I don't know. Hey! I don't know, I was like, not ready yet. He wasn't ready yet, not at the exact moment. So we went home. My mama at work. This is the next morning. Tried to go to sleep, but I couldn't go to sleep. So I was in and out of sleep. I woke up. My mama was at work. Okay, I'm having contractions, bad contractions. My stepdad, he had no idea. Bless his heart, but he had no idea what to do. I was down there that whole morning and day in pain. He didn't even know. I mean, he knew, but he didn't know. Because I guess he thought about it. Because he came down there and he checked on me. He was like, you doing good? Doing good? I was like, It's getting worse and worse by the second. And he was like, oh, I think you're going to have him. You're going to have him today or tonight. You're going to have him. So I called my mom, and I was like, Mama, because this is by the time I called her, I was in the bathroom, I was having, it was worse. I was sitting on the toilet. I don't know why all pregnant women do this, but I sat on the toilet, I had used the bathroom, I boo-booed. That didn't help, so I was like, dang, I might be in labor for real. Mind you, my water did not break yet. So that's one of the main reasons they sent me home from the triage to the house. So I sat in the tub thinking that was going to do something. I don't know why all pregnant women do this when they're in labor, but what is the tub going to do? Close the door back and bring my mirror back. I don't know what I thought the tub was gonna do, but I just was convinced that tub was gonna make that junk stop, but it didn't. So by the time I got at the tub, I pulled my underwear down. Mind you, he's my first child. Never had a child before. At that time, I've never had a child before, never been pregnant before, no abortions, no none of that, nothing. I've never experienced this pain. I've never experienced none of the stuff that was happening. So I called my mama. I was like, can I please talk to my mom? It's an emergency. And she was like, okay, let me find her right quick. My mama got on the phone. I was like, Mom, I'm having real bad contractions and it's some bloody mucus and stuff in my underwear. And she was like, okay, so what does it look like? She was like, okay, what does it look like? And I was like, it looked like, close my door. Ain't no such thing as having a perfect video when you're a YouTuber and you have a child. Because I promise you, he gonna come back in here by the time this video ends. But anyways, she was asking me like, sorry, I got distracted. But she said, what does it look like? The best way for me to explain this is when you go to the back of your throat and get mucus to spit it out, and all that little yellow spit. I was like, that's the best way I could explain it. That's how it looked. I was like, I don't know, but it looked like mucus to me. And she was like, that's your mucus plug? And she was like, how much blood? I was like, it's not that much, but it's enough in here for me to know that blood came out. I was bleeding a little bit. She got nervous because she said she has 5 kids. Well, she just had another baby, but anyways, she has 5 kids, and she was like, that ain't never happened to me. Oh my God, I gotta go right now. You should have been calling me. When did this happen? I was like almost 10-20 minutes ago. She was like, oh my God, why would you wait so late to say something? She thinking I'm having a miscarriage or a stillborn or some crap. So she getting nervous and getting frustrated, and she like, oh my God, you should have been saying something. He's just not saying something. I'm finna come right now. I don't care what this about say. I'm coming right now. My mom, let's just say, I thought my mama was gonna have to find her another job fooling with that lady. Am I tripping? Oh, but anyways, we're not gonna get on that. She was like, she came home and she was telling me what happened. At this point, I'm not giving a damn what the hell she gotta say. Like, I'm in pain. I'm sorry, my hair frizzed up. I need my ends clipped, so my leave job, you gon' see that. But anyways, I'm not studying what she's saying. I'm in pain. The contractions hurt so bad, and at this point, my water still did not break. Period. Point blank whatsoever at all. What happened after that? So they tried their hard. They tried their best to get me to the car. But I swear, every time I moved, the pain got worse. They got me to the car. Finally, we going to the hospital. We get to the hospital. I'm in that triage room again. This is the next day. I'm in the triage room again. And they asking me questions. How long have it been? I've been having contractions since the middle of the day yesterday. Yes, the middle of the day yesterday. Like a little bit after my mama came home, which is around 4 or 5. Because she had to go get my brother there for school and stuff like that. So it was like around 4 or 5. Because my other brother didn't come home yet. Because he ride the bus and he literally used to get home around 4 or something. Because I was still in school. I was a senior. I didn't go to school that day. Thank God I didn't. Some told me do not go to school. I'm so glad I didn't go to school that day. So I told them, that's how long I had my contraction. They was like, okay, did your water break? And I was like, no, but my mucus plug came out. And I was like, okay. That's good. That mean you. And then she came back, getting the information, talking to the doctors and stuff. She came back and told me you're going to have a baby today. You're going home with your baby. I mean, not at the exact day, but you know, they gotta keep you like 2 days. Some people stay even longer, but my mama started crying. And she called everybody in the family and like, she's gonna have her baby today. She's in the hospital. She's in labor. She was in the triage. They finna go move me to the room, labor and delivery room. So at this point, I'm getting scared. I'm getting nervous. I'm like, oh my God, mama, how does it feel? Does it hurt to push? Am I gonna need a C-section? Is it gonna hurt when he come out of me? At this point, she not saying nothing. She's just trying to keep me calm. Like, no, she's like, don't worry about it. Just calm down. It's not that serious, okay? No. Just wait till you get to the room. You'll see. It might be quick. You never know. You might have an easy delivery. So we get in the room. I'm waiting on the doctor. She coming in there, checking me, put her finger in and out. You know, if you ever had a baby or 2 or 3 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8, they come in there and they check you, see how much you dilated. I was stuck at, she said, when I got there, I was shocked because the water still didn't break yet. She said, that lady told me I was 8 centimeters dilated, not 1. I was 1 centimeter dilated when I first got in there. When she came back, she said I was 8 centimeters dilated. So I'm thinking to myself, I don't know if that's possible, but she must was going for a while for me to jump from 1 to 8. Because I don't remember going to 5 or 6 or 4. I remember going to 7, dilated to 1 and 8. Water still didn't break yet. Don't know why. So she checked me again to see if I was 9 centimeters dilated. That's when my water broke in her face. It was a big relief. The way it felt when my water broke, it was a big release. A big old release. It was like, it felt like a weight. It felt like a balloon just popped. But I swear the pain got worse after that for me. So at this point, she's telling me, okay, it's time for you to have your baby. Time for you to do practice pushes. So I put my leg up. You know, my mama and my best friend at the time was holding my leg up, helping me push. Mind you, I did not shave because if you seen my stomach when I was pregnant, and I didn't have this mirror at the time, so it ain't like I could have did it like this. So I was not finna do that. I was just praying up and down. They don't look at me crazy. So at this point, I was scared she wasn't gonna see his head, cause I'm like, I didn't shave because I couldn't see. I was telling my mama that too, cause I was like, is she gonna be able to see his head? Cause I didn't. And she was like, girl, do you not know how wide your thing gonna open when he come out? She gonna see his head. But that's what I was worried about, cause I didn't. But we doing practice pushes. She like, push. I pushed a good 5 minutes. She seen his head. I kept pushing as hard as I could, because mind you, I had him naturally. I didn't get no epidural. I didn't get no medicine at all, period. I had an IV, but I think it was because I was a little bit dehydrated because of my whole pregnancy. For some reason, I wasn't getting that much water, even though she had me walking around drinking gallons, a big ass jug of gallon. Excuse my language. A big jug, a big gallon. I just wasn't getting enough. Had my IV, but I didn't have no medicine or nothing. I didn't have no medicine that took the pain away or nothing, my contractions. But so a couple minutes later, he starts to come out, and she was like, he's coming, and I was like, dang, he was ready, because we was doing practice pushes, and he hanging out. She's like, you want to see him? And I was like, oh, he got a lot of hair, and it's brownish. Because I'm like, because you know, my eyes, I can't see well, so I'm like, Is that brown? It was light brown. Like you can tell it was sandy brown, and his edges was blonde. So she took him out. He came all the way out. She put him in my arms. Tell me why this boy had his head up. He had his head all the way up. And I'ma insert the video. He had his head all the way up. He came out 7 pounds and 6 ounces. He was born at 4:30 something p.m. He was born 4:16 p.m. I forgot what day it was. Don't blame me, but I remember the time because my brother had literally just got off the bus, and I sent him the picture and said, "Your nephew was born. He's here." And he was like, "Dang, that was quick. I just walked in the door." And I was like, "Yeah, I know. That's why I'm glad I ain't go to school. Just imagine if I was still on the bus, because that's what time we go home." And I was like, he came. He was healthy. He was a big baby. And I'm going to insert the video at the end. And thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to stay humble and remain focused. And I'm going to be determined. And I'm going to believe in myself when it comes to my YouTube channel. I'm going to get more subscribers. I'm not worried about that. Always remember, God plays no favorites. And tell yourself, this year, you will have whatever you want. Have a good day. Like, comment, subscribe. Share my videos with your friends. Like, oh, go listen to our story. But I'll see you next video.